Good morning children. Welcome to 7th standard social science class. Today we are going to see about interior of the earth. Today we are going to see about interior of the earth. Okay children, where do we live? We live on the earth. Where do we live? We live on the earth. Okay, where is the earth? Earth is in our solar system. Okay, how many planets are there in the solar system? 8 planets are there in our solar system. Earth is the third planet. Okay, 8 planets are there in our solar system. Earth is the third planet. Earth is called as blue planet. 71% of the earth is covered by water. So, it is called as blue planet. Okay students, what do you mean dynamic? What do you mean dynamic? Dynamic is the work of force that produce movement and the change in a system. Dynamic is the work of force, okay, that produce movement and change in a system. Okay children, our earth has mountains, plateaus and plains. Our earth has mountain, plateaus and plains. Our earth's surface is changed frequently inside and outside. So, earth's surface is changed frequently inside and outside. What lies in the interior of the earth and what is the earth made up of? Now, let us see about it. Like our earth structure has been compared to an apple. The earth has shell. Like that of an apple, if we cut a section of through the earth, we get a view as shown in the figure. So like that, earthquake waves, the spherical our earth is found to be 3 concentric layers. The earth found to be 3 concentric layers. Okay, let us see about it. The earth found to be 3 concentric layers. First one is the crust, mantle and core. Crust, mantle and core. Okay students, first let us see about the crust. Okay, first let us see about the crust. What is crust? Crust is outermost layer of the earth. Okay, crust is outermost layer of the earth. This is outermost layer of the earth. The crust is outermost layer of the earth. It's called crust. Its average thickness varies from 5 to 30 kilometer. Its average thickness varies from 5 to 30 kilometer. This crust are of 2 types. This crust are of 2 types. continental crust and oceanic crust. Continental crust and oceanic crust. Like, see the image. The continental crust refer to brown color and oceanic crust refer to blue color. Okay. Continental crust is 35 km on the continental mosses. This continental mosses, okay, this is continental mosses, is 35 km on the continental crust. Okay. It's despite greater thickness but less dense than the oceanic crust. Greater thickness but less dense on the oceanic crust. Oceanic crust because it made of both light and dense rock stripes. Oceanic crust composed mostly of dense rocks such as basalt. The crust comprised two types of distinct parts. The crust comprised two types of distinct parts. Okay, children, let us see the parts. Upper parts, lower parts. Okay, upper parts, lower parts. This upper parts and lower parts. Upper parts consists of granite rocks and forms the continent. Upper parts consists of granite rocks and forms the continents. Its major elements are silica and alumina. The silica and alumina, these two first letters to join to make word Seoul. Okay, silica and alumina, first two letters join to make word capital letter S-I-A-L, sail. Okay, it has an average density of 2.7 cube centimeter. Next, let us see the lower parts. Lower parts is oceanic crust. Okay, the oceanic crust is composed mostly of dense rocks such as basalt, and the basaltic rocks forming the ocean floor. It comprises mainly silica and magnesium. So, these two letters join to make word Sema or Sima. Capital letter S-I-M-A. And compared to oceanic and continental crust. Oceanic crust more dense than continental crust and continental crust less than oceanic crust. And oceanic crust made up of basalt, continental crust made up of granite. Oceanic crust thickness 5 to 10 km and oceanic crust continental crust thickness 30 to 50 km. Oceanic crust newer than continental crust, but continental crust older than oceanic crust, and these both are part of the earth crust. The oceanic crust and continental crust are part of the earth crust and made of solid materials and found on tectonic plates. Okay, found on tectonic plates. And next, now let us see the next part, mantle. Next part, mantle. Mantle is next layer beneath the crust. Mantle is next layer beneath the crust and it is separated from the crust by a boundary is Mohorovičić discontinuity. Mantle is next layer beneath the crust. Okay, mantle is next layer. So, okay, crust is outermost layer of the earth. Mantle is next layer beneath the crust. So, it's separated from the crust by a boundary is Mohorovičić discontinuity. Okay, children, what is mean Mohorovičić discontinuity? It means the discontinuity between the crust and the mantle of the occurring at depths that average about 35 km beneath, okay, and continent about 10 km beneath the ocean floor. Its thickness above 2900 km. 2900 km. It is divided into two parts, upper mantle, lower mantle. Okay, upper mantle C, upper mantle and lower mantle. Upper mantle has 3.4 to 4.4 cube centimeter and it extends down to 700 km. And lower mantle has a density of 4.4 to 5.5 centimeter cube. Lower mantle has a density of 4.4 to 5.5 cube centimeter and it extends from 700 to 2900 km. Okay, students, let us see the next part is core. Let us see the next part is core. Core is innermost layer of the earth. Now, students, crust. Crust is outermost layer of the earth and mantle. Mantle is next layer beneath the crust and core is innermost layer of the earth. It is also known as barysphere. The another name of core is barysphere. Okay, what do you mean barysphere? It means heavy interior portion of the earth within the lithosphere. Heavy interior portion of the earth within the lithosphere, including both the mantle and core. It is separated from the mantle by a boundary is Weizsäcker-Gutenberg discontinuity. First we see the crust. Second we see the mantle. Mantle separated from the crust by a boundary is called Mohorovičić boundary, and the core, it separated from the mantle by a boundary is Weizsäcker-Gutenberg discontinuity. It is also divided into two parts. Okay. First one is outer core and inner core. Outer core has rich iron and it is in liquid state. It extends between 2900 to 5150 kilometer. Okay, outer core has a rich iron and it is a liquid state. Okay, the inner core has composed of nickel and ferrous. Inner core has composed of nickel and ferrous. First two letters are joined to make word N-I-F-E, knife, and it is solid. Okay, outer core vandittu solid state and inner core is liquid state. Okay, and the central core has very high temperature and pressure. And the core uடைய center part வந்துட்டு high temperature and pressure. And next topic, let us see about the earth movement. Okay, let us see about the earth movement. Now, we already know about spheres of the earth. Okay, how many spheres are there? How many spheres are there? Tell me how many spheres are there. Students, you have already learned about spheres of the earth in class 6. There are 4 spheres: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Lithosphere is solid outer part of the earth. Lithosphere is solid outer part of the earth. Hydrosphere is watery part of the earth and atmosphere is thin layer of gases around the earth. Biosphere is the place where we human beings live. Biosphere is the place where we human beings live. Okay children, in the earth movement, let us know about the lithosphere, asthenosphere, tectonic movement, volcanic mountains, trends, mountain range. Okay, trends, mountain range. Now see the image. Lithosphere is broken into a number of plates. Lithosphere is broken into a number of plates known as lithospheric plates. Lithospheric plates. Okay. This is lithospheric plates. Okay. Each plate, oceanic or continental, moves independently. Each plate, oceanic and continental plates, moves independently over the asthenosphere. Over the asthenosphere. What is asthenosphere? It is the part of the mantle. Okay, it is the part of the mantle. See the asthenosphere. It is the part of the mantle that flows and moves the plates of the earth. Okay, part of the mantle that flows and moves the plate of the earth. So these two lithospheric plates over the independently over the astrosphere. The movement of the Earth's lithospheric plate is termed tectonic movement. This movement is called tectonic movement. How to movement? The energy required to move these plates is produced by the internal heat of the earth. Earth internal heat. Okay. Energy required to move these plates is produced by internal heat of the earth. These plates move in different direction at different speed. These plates move to different direction and different speed. Okay. These plates move away from each other, creating wide ridge on the earth's surface. These plates come closer and collide. Collide means crash. Okay. Come closer and collide. When an oceanic plate collide with the continental plate, the denser oceanic plate is forced below the continental plate. As a result of the plate, pressure from above the rocks heat up and melt. Pressure the rock. See, rock heat up and melt. The molten rocks rise again, forming volcanic mountain along the continental edge along the volcanic mountain. Alternatively, a trench may be formed between two plates. Alternatively, a trench may be formed between two plates. In some case, when two continental plates converge, neither plate can be forced under the other. Inserts folds may be created. For example, the Great Mountain Ranges. Example, Himalaya have been formed in this way. So, how to Himalaya formed? Folds may be created. How to Himalayas formed means when two continental plates converge, neither plate can be forced under the other. Insects floats may be created. So, that is formed mountain ranges. For example, Himalaya have formed in this way.